This new Hearthstone legendary egg is absolutely cracked. If you don't enjoy the egg puns, you're gonna have to get used to it. This is all this expansion's going to be. Today, we're going to be talking about my favorite archetype possible from the Day of Rebirth mini set. And if you like this kind of content, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the YouTube channel to support the deck that I affectionately refer to as Gaston DK. That's right. We are going to be eating as many eggs as we can, just like Gaston. 4 dozen, 5 dozen, it just depends on how large we actually are. And this deck knows a thing or two about being large and in charge, all with the Egg of Khelos. This deck is trying to summon as many 2020 minions as possible, and with all of the Reborn and Death Rattle synergy that Death Knight has, I tried to make this deck all in on making as many eggs as possible, and I'm going to be honest. This is not a list I would recommend you guys to play on ladder. I would only recommend playing this exact 30 against friends or against someone where you're just trying to have fun, because this is not the competitive deck that I would like to ship to you guys if you are looking for a good deck to climb on the ladder. This is a deck that is still being optimized, still being worked out, and case in point, cards that really don't belong in this deck, in my opinion, are Ziliax and Ceaseless Expanse. And I will explain this as we go through the card inclusions, because some cards like Devolving Ooze, for example, should definitely be a 2 of in this deck, because getting an extra 20/20 for 2 mana is absolutely busted and is one of the main ways that you can actually win with this deck. So let's go through my favorite archetype within the mini set right now, Gaston Egg Death Knight. So as I said at the beginning of this video, the whole point of this deck is to summon as many 2020s as possible, and sometimes all you need are just 2 2020s. There are effectively 2 different lines of thought that comes with this deck, where you try to scam your opponent as quickly as possible, or you generate as many eggs as you can to always have a threat on the board. So if a 2020 survives, you can Devolving Ooze it and then have an egg left over to give that 2020 buff to, and you could play a second Devolving Ooze in order to do that combo again if you are going to, like, turn 10, for example. But the earlier scam of Orbital Moon and the Egg of Khelos, in my opinion, is probably the most consistent way to win this game, but it's very in line with a lot of scam decks. So the way that you can do this is by playing Morbid Swarm, playing the Egg, and then playing Orbital Moon. And the way that Reborn works with the Egg is that the original Egg is going to bring forth a cracked version of the Egg, but because you have the Reborn Egg, you are going to bring back the original Egg of Khelos, where you have to break it 5 times back at 1 HP. And the reason why this is important is because now you have 2 minions that you can kill over and over again with Corpse Explosion that are constantly going to be feeding their corpses into the Corpse Explosion. So as long as you have anywhere between like 9 to 12 corpses generated with an egg on the field, you can then play your Corpse Explosion, and your egg will contribute its corpses to the Corpse Explosion to make sure that it has enough corpses in that explosion to summon the 2020. Take a shot every single time I say corpse and explosion in this video, and you are not going to make it to the end of this video. But regardless, this is the main win condition of the deck, and the main reason why I believe Double Blood should be the way to play this deck, because Corpse Explosion is just simply the easiest and probably the most effective way of triggering the egg no matter what stage it's at, and you get a 2020 minion in the process. Except you don't get a 2020 minion, you get a 2019 minion or a 2015 minion, because there might be some extra corpses left over that need to explode after the eggs actually hatch. But regardless, a 2020 and a 2015 minion are essentially the same in today's era of Hearthstone. So this begs the question, what happens if the 2020 minion is taken care of? And to solve for this, I really love the idea of the Endbringer Umbra being in this deck, because if your 2020 dies, and let's say you didn't reborn anything, you just had your eggs die naturally, then you will bring back the 4, the 3, the 2, and the 1 cracked egg, as well as a 2020 minion, which again can really help the Dissolving Ooze win condition to help you just close out the game, because with your eggs on the field, you will hopefully always have a minion in order to hit the buff with. So I love the idea of this combo in theory, but it's very susceptible to cards like Bob, and unfortunately, I got bobbed a lot of times that I did this, and it just doesn't feel like it's actually that much power in your favor, because not only do you have to get rid of some death rattles to make this happen, but you also need to not play that many Reborns in order to make this happen. But what if I told you there is a way to milk the Umbra for every everything that it's worth. Because one thing that I feel like needs to be talked about with this deck is when to use your reborn cards. Because the idea that I absolutely love with the Egg of Khelos is, what if I were to make several reborn copies of the second to last stage or the last stage of the egg right before it summons the 2020 minion? If I can get a bunch of copies of this Death Rattle minion in the Death Rattle pool, and then I can play Umbra, there's a possibility that Umbra can bring more than one 2020 when you activate its battle cry. So that's kind of the idea with the deck that I'm trying to go with now, where I play the egg, I try not to pop it until I either have my Corpse Explosion ready to go, or if I have a bunch of value ready to generate with the egg, so that way Umbra can generate the largest board that is probably possible in Standard right now. So let's actually talk about the mulligan of this deck now that we know exactly how it wins. Because the way that you're trying to win with this deck is essentially with those two different thought ideas, right? Going all in on the reborn egg and then playing Corpse Explosion as quickly as possible, or playing out the game, seeing what the 2020 does, and then going to the late stages of the game with your Umbra. So the cards that you want to keep in your mulligan are going to be your Morbid Swarm, your Holy Egg Bearer. You can arguably keep the Egg of Khelos if you have cards to support it in your hand, but keeping the egg or keeping the egg bearer is absolutely fine. Keeping buttons is probably going to be very good on the coin or against slower matchups, because drawing these cards are very important. In fact, I didn't even talk about buttons. Wait a minute. Buttons is fantastic because you have Soul Rest Ceremony, you have Corpse Explosion as your shadow cards, you have Ice Crown Brochure as your frost card, which actually can be used to target the egg itself to make it easier to play your Orbital Moon on the lower stages, on the later stages of the egg. So that just seems very, very good. You have Molten Magma as your fire card. Like, buttons I feel like really does well in this deck because the cards that you're putting into this deck really help the overall win condition of it, dealing damage to your egg. Molten Magma with Eternal Layover, amazing way of clearing the board. So I really feel like buttons is great because you need to get your hands on that Corpse Explosion. And that begs the question, is Soul Rest Ceremony even really worth it right now? Because I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really sure if this card needs to be in here. And if you guys want to slot in a second Devolving Ooze, I would recommend getting rid of one, if not both, of the Soul Rest Ceremonies for a second Devolving Ooze, as well as a second Orbital Moon to go all in on this win condition. But just to reiterate, because I know that I distracted myself, the cards I would keep in the mulligan are going to be Morbid Swarm, Holy Egg Bearer, Egg of Khelos, buttons against slower matchups, Elise against tempo matchups if you really need that turn 5 location, or against slower matchups if you don't have the coin. You can obviously keep Sanguine Infestation against slower decks in order to help you with your card draw, or you could keep Infested Breath against aggro decks in order to kill their minions and try to keep yourself alive in that early mid-game. But one more thing that I should say about this deck is Elise. Because obviously this deck is built with the Wisp, with the Ziliax, with the Ceaseless Expanse in order to support the Elise. And I'm going to be honest, this might be the first deck that I recommend that you shouldn't put Elise in, because Elise copy is really not that good unless you have all the other setup cards, and it really feels like this card denies your tempo and denies your survivability, because the best option, getting a copy, isn't even the best option for you anymore, and the best options out of the Elise location in this particular deck are going to be armor, minions in order to trade onto the board, or getting a random spell generated. So Elise may not even be necessary in a deck like this, which really breaks my heart to say out loud, but I'm gonna be honest. If you guys play this deck, let me know how Elise goes, because I really thought that this card should be cut, and it'll help us, you know, get rid of some of the extra weight of this deck that really doesn't need to be there, because we've already got a 2020. We're already pretty freaking thick as is. But don't forget, if you do enjoy this style of content, and if you love the fun side of Hearthstone, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, maybe check out the Patreon if you want to support us in a more meaningful way as we continue to deliver not only the coolest decks in Hearthstone, but we're also doing a little bit of variety gaming. I played a lot more Pokemon yesterday, and we're about halfway to actually challenging the Elite Four with our Nuzlocke challenge. So there's a lot of great content coming up. Thank you guys so much for making it to the end of this deck breakdown, and we will see you all for the next video. Pyro Breath combo. That was in my very first iteration of the deck, and Pyro Breath always feels ridiculously slow. It's not that it's a bad combo, but it doesn't help in the matchups that you're unfavored against. So I just always choose to not use it, you know? Why do I need to verify my account on Twitch? I don't know, man, and I wish it didn't happen that way. It's like a way of them trying to battle bots, and they're not winning. Twitch is currently not winning that. They should add lifesteal to the quest DK reward. I actually disagree with that. I feel like what they should add is taunt. If they added taunt to the 8/8, it would make sense because you deal 4 damage, right? You deal 4 damage, the location dies, and then you get the 8/8 with taunt. Not to mention when you play it, it's actually a threat, and your opponent can't just, you know, ignore it. So I feel like if you just gave it taunt, that's really all it needs. Alright, buttons for draw 3, super good. Taunt would be nice. Yeah, I think that's just the way to go. It works well with Awakener Travel security DK. Yeah, right now that's like the only thing that Quest can do. But the new Direhorn might be able to change around the deck a little bit. Direhorn is like insane. Alright. Then I could play your... Oh, Pyro Poison in the combo deck. Yeah, Pyro Poison just goes in other, like, in grindier control decks. This is not a grindy control deck. Thank you for your video about the gambling shit. Of course, I haven't rolled my free roll, and I still don't want to. Yeah, man, no problem. It's just, you know, I'm going to lead by precedent. You're saying not to roll the Dark Moon Fair? Yes, don't roll it just because, you know, you don't want to support it. If you only have one roll, like, you might get a card pack. And I'm not going to sit here and stop anyone. Like, if you're a free-to-play player, use all the resources you have, sort of thing. But I'm not rolling it. I don't want to support it. Draw 3, insane. I mean, dude, I love the buttons interaction. Because, like, drawing the ceremony is actually really good. Drawing that consistently. Oh, mama, it's here. No, not yet. We your first. We your first. All right, here we go. Imagine making copies with the Elise. Now that I'm thinking about it, man, I don't even know if the egg, if copying the egg is actually the correct thing to do. It just sounds like killing the egg as quickly as possible and then playing Umbra is just the way to go. So maybe that's just what I should do. Somebody asked earlier what I was going to do against Dummy Warrior, and now I'm sitting here against the Dummy Warrior, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no, what will I do against the Dummy Warrior? Alright, hold on. Wait, hold on, dude. I'm fine. Damn, bro. Hold on. And if that 2020 lives, it's GG because of the Ooze. Think the egg strategy would be better for Warlock? I also kind of agree with that. But at the same time, Soul Rest Ceremony is the single reason why this deck might be a real thing in DK. Is that it? Egg for the egg gods. Dude, please tell me this is all he's doing. Figure it out. Figure it out. Oh, come on. Wait, did that stop me? Wait, hold on. 12, 24. Wait, hold on. With the +1 from this, 3. Oh my god, I think it's enough. It's one off, dude.
Bit of a slip up.
What's your real voice now? This or the last mic? I mean, dude, this mic just picks up more clarity, and I also don't have to talk as loud in order to get my points across now. I can be a lot more reserved. You guys can hear the entire voice, and I have so many ways of being able to spin it now. Like, ooh, it's just so fancy. Absolutely fancy. Also, we might be losing this game because of the screw up I just did. I had lethal last turn. How? I don't think I did have lethal last turn. I was 1 damage off. Okay, he's shuffling bombs into my deck. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Leech does win. No, you're right. You're right. That's right. He's at 1 HP. That is true. Okay. All right. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Turn. We didn't get to do the cool combo, but we at least get to kill him, I guess. Oh yeah, unless I draw every single bomb in my deck. I was about to do the draw too, until I realized, wait, I could just die if I do it. All right, there. But that's the potential of this deck, dude. There you go.
Well to see you.
Well done, science, dude. This isn't science. This is art because we're cooking. We're quite literally in the kitchen right now. I hope you realize this. We are in the kitchen, and we are dazzling everybody with our art. Art is an explosion of flavor. Ooh, Elise. Not enough bombs in modern art. See, that's why the bomb is, you know, how good it is. You know, how good the food is.
I remember this place well.
Make a copy? Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, we're doing it. Wait. This has to be worth it, right? Corpse explosion, these two die. Why are you killing the egg, you fool? Okay, hold on. 3, gain 2. Wait, hold on, no. Maybe I didn't need those other 2 corpses? I just didn't want to do the math and be wrong. I really I gotta learn that math. No way. Do I just get away with this? Bro, I've got 61 damage! Oh! Dude! Someone clip that immediately, please! They called me crazy. I told you there's potential with this deck. Oh, let's go, dude. Let's go. Your minions have 2 attack and rush, so you can pop the egg very fast. I would say you pop one and then you pop the other. Like, you don't want to play them both because then you lose the most important part of the ability, which is, you know, killing the minions at the end of the turn. So I feel like that's how you want to use Soul Rest Ceremony. But if you trade the egg and then get the second part and then use the second one, then yeah, that can be very good. That can be absolutely, you know, a thing. All right, thank you for those clips, guys. Eggman would be proud. Remember, guys, this is Gaston. Gaston. Are we doing it? Dude, hold on. If you clone a silenced egg, does it work? If it's silenced, then no, you're making a copy of the silenced minion. Does it only kill the minions it buffs, or does it kill your board at the start of the turn regardless? It kills all the minions that it buffs, essentially. Think of it like Power Overwhelming. At the end of the turn, they die. Why is it Gaston? Because in the movie, how many eggs did Gaston eat so he could become large? He talks about it.
When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs every morning to help me get large.
How many eggs was that again? I will literally pull up the song if I need to, dude. Yeah, he eats 5 dozen eggs. In the morning to help me get large. No! Okay, hold on. That actually kind of ruins everything.
I'm seeing red.
The Titans.
Alright. I need my Elise for the orbital moon. So that way I can have eggs upon eggs. Yeah, Eggception, dude, exactly. Ron Swanson is here for eggs. I want all of your eggs and bacon. Now, you may think that I said I want a lot of eggs and bacon, but no. I said I want all of your eggs and bacon. Oh my god, he's playing Amalgam DK.
The Titans.
I gotta keep my board advantage. Oh wait, shit, I clicked the wrong thing. Whoops. Okay, I did not mean to do that. I should have been a completely different play. That was supposed to be deal 4, and then I would have played the Yor, and then I would have drawn, and then I would have gotten the layover I need, but now my board is just gonna die. Oh, wow. Losing Umber really sucks, man. This is gonna look crazy, but I'm doing it. This is the content.
My God, how did he do it? Mark HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Okay, that was the worst one. Damn. That's really unfortunate, actually. We need a Robotnik cosplay playing this deck. Honestly, dude, I was gonna make a joke where it's like, if I'm gonna play this deck, I should be eating like a whole bunch of eggs. And like, I'm not gonna lie, dude, I actually do kind of eat like a decent amount of eggs in the morning whenever I eat eggs. I eat like anywhere between like, 3 to 4 eggs when I do sit down and eat eggs. And it gets like the matchup where I can't really like screw around. Okay, there we go, finally. I don't have an egg maximum. I do need 2 eggs minimum. You cannot simply eat 1 as for breakfast. The only way that you can eat like 1 egg for breakfast is if you're like an old person, or like a child. Because it's like you can't make scrambled eggs out of 1 egg. It's not enough egg. You need at least 2 to 3 eggs to make scrambled eggs. Hey, there we go. They disabled ranked? What? Then what am I doing right now? If they disabled ranked, then where am I? Wait, hold on. I could disable his combo.
I'm not rooting for it.
Now his Amalgam already has 0 HP and he can't do anything about it. He like actually just loses the game because of this.
Good to the last drop.
His combo is literally disabled.
Serve well.
The citadel stands strong.
Tuned in for Clark, stayed for the egg.
Combatant center.
I'm an egg Nova. Oh, Eggvana is that like Nirvana but for eggs.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction. My collection grows.
All right. Oh, now I get the orbital moon.
My God.
Do you like to play with fire?
It's not enough, dude. It's not enough. Yes! Oh, let's go, dude. I'm sorry, but my deck is cooler. It just is.
All light must end.
All right, so ranked is banned. It's disabled. So I can't play the game. Is this what I'm to understand? Dude, I'm just not gonna log out. I'm just gonna play as long as I can, I guess. I mean, it's either that or am I not gonna be able to queue into someone? Clark broke the game. I restarted Hearthstone. Wait, I restarted. The Hearthstone button is the main button disabled, but since you press past that, you're okay. Just don't restart and go back to the main menu. Fair enough, dude. Fair enough. I mean, I have no reason to leave the client right now. Trying to find a way to download this clip. It's not giving me a way to download it. Five, essentially 10 corpses in this, so we need 15 total. Do we really just need 5 more corpses and then we have it? Damn it, it literally missed the only minion that I cared for it hitting. That's pretty unfortunate. We temporarily disabled Hearthstone ranked mode to individuate the cause of the stability issues. We apologize for the inconvenience and will re-enable the mode as soon as possible. Dude, that better be like, that has to be the whoever is doing this right now is like, I need to fix this. I need to fix this ASAP. Like, this is such a... Dude, the last 4 or 5 patches have all been not on time or like screwed up one way or another. I just feel like that just has to be. Oh, they're on holiday? Wait a minute. That's right. They're coming back from holiday. That's why.
My God. How does he do it? Clark HELLSCREAM, the best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
Now it's 12. I'm sorry, guys. I'm breaking the game. I'm breaking the game, and the servers have to suffer. You DM'd it to me? Hell yeah. Thank you, dude. You know what? I think this just might be the video title. I cracked Hearthstone. That's such a good title right there. I cracked Hearthstone, bro.
collection
I don't want my Yor to be sacrificed for the egg right now. This deck is so fun. He just had 7-20-20 board versus the opponent. 7-20-20. Wait, seriously? You and your opponent did the exact same thing? Better title. I tried crack and no, I play Hearthstone. That may not do well with the YouTube algorithm. Yeah, I tried crack. Turns out it was actually kind of fun. In Hearthstone. In Hearthstone, guys. I can't stress this enough. We're talking about Hearthstone. Nice quest reward. Nice quest reward there, buddy. If that is armor, if that's ice barrier, it's not lethal. Wait a minute. No, it could still be lethal. Yeah, it could still be. It's totally still lethal, dude. He tried playing around it. He literally tried playing around it, dude. Let him cook. So where are all the people that are saying this deck is bullshit and shouldn't exist? Oh wow, the 2 worst draws on the deck. Why is Eliza not in the deck? Do I look like I need Eliza? I'm summoning 2020s. And no, you don't want Eliza because, like, your secondary win condition... the secondary win condition of this deck is to play Umbra after the 2020 dies if your opponent deals with it. And if you have any more than 5 Death Rattles, it can kind of get in the way. Because if you just play Umbra and then it cracks all of the eggs... then you get the eggs themselves plus the 2020. So even if they deal with that second 2020, now they have all these other eggs to deal with. So yeah, man, like we're just completely living and dying by the egg. You like 2 eggs, sunny side up? Chat, honestly, my favorite way to make eggs, over easy. Just cook them nice and, you know, nice on one side. Flip it over for like barely a little bit, like not even like a half minute. Keep the yolk still intact, you know, still a little bit runny. It's my favorite way to enjoy eggs.
God, how did he do it?
That with some bacon, with some toast and like some jam. Oh. Ranked isn't available, or I'll have you in the background as my ranked match just loaded goes on. So ranked is down at the moment apparently. I don't know why, I don't know how, but somehow the update completely it didn't work for some people. I don't know how else to say it. It just didn't work. It's just straight up not working, dude. Like, what are you supposed to do with that? I saw that Rarn was having or I heard that Rarn was having a big problem logging in. Eggs need to be almost deep fried, quick and very, very hot pan, under 1 minute. I mean, it depends on how you're making your eggs. It takes me like about 3 minutes, you know, 3 to 5 minutes to cook my eggs. You know, I heat up the pan, I get some butter, I let the butter, you know, liquefy on the pan. Crack my eggs open, wait till the eggs are like, you know, like a little white, and then right when it's like starting to crisp on the sides, I flip them. Over easy them for like not even a minute. Immediately put them back on the pan. Or immediately put them on a plate. I need to draw the other, because if I get the other molten magma, I'm gonna be very sad. Is Hearthstone Rumble Royale the loser can't log in?
8 combatants
you ever see the girl from the forest dog walk again? It wasn't from a forest, it was from a trail, and we're talking very loosely. Nothing has developed. We share, you know, art every now and again. That's really about it. Okay, wait a minute.
I remember this place well.
Better make a good impression.
I don't even know if I need Ziliax in this deck. I might need to change my 8 or my 9.
Don't crack it!
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Poison it? Yeah, I got it from the oh, no, wait, that's not from the random? Wait a minute. Going for a random poison, bro. Suffocate would work as well.
You're my good servant.
Can he really not kill it? It's just a 2020. It's not like it'll ever survive. It's kind of sad, dude. Yeah, Ooze was just 100% the way to build this deck. Yeah, dude. But I think those issues have mostly been resolved, right?
Won't be long now.
I mean, hey, yo, this might be an egg deck too. Wait a minute.
You face Psy Shadestorm.
He hates drip and the other water-related words like moist and gushy. I mean, dude, I was in Zeddy's stream the other day, and someone had made a moist joke, and then he just goes really close to the mic and just says moist like 5 times, and that did make me uncomfortable. Just Zeddy just saying moist over and over again. Sounds truly traumatizing. Egg Demon Hunter? I don't think this is Egg Demon Hunter. Like, I've got my egg on the field, but I'm gonna have to just throw my spells at it, it looks like.
I see.
What does Wisp do in the deck? Enables the Elise. Still no mini set for me on Android. It takes a while for mobile uploads, for mobile updates to roll through. That is pretty normal.
Don't crack it!
I guess I could have done this and kept the 1/1 body. How is Clark HELLSCREAM a legend of this game? Because I do things that other people don't. I do things that other people are too scared to do. Playing cards that people immediately deem unplayable. Trying things for myself and forming my own opinions around that. I'm not saying this in like a negative way, but I really feel like, aside from like Jiminator, and I guess to an extent Zeddy, like I'm unapologetically myself all the time on stream. And people in particular, they just want genuality. They just want genuine behavior from people that they interact with, you know? And I feel like a lot of people get that here. You get genuine, true interactions. Like, this is how I act around my friends sort of thing, man. Well, that's really all that most people want, is just that genuine nature. Only Clark is not scared to climb with 10x. What do you mean? I am always scared to climb with 10x. You see the most degenerate games down here, dude. I really didn't want to respond this way, but that's just way too much damage. Like, I could kill one of them with the leeches, no problem. It's just me. Is the mic level quite low? It's not low. I just gotta directly talk into it. You know, like a good like fistful away. This is just one of those mics where you really have to talk into it. Gotta talk into it. Cause like it's constantly like in the red whenever I'm talking. Just go for Bob, I guess. I see you, dog. Don't be huffy with me. Immediately just putting up the paw, being like, now. Well. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see it, but I can hear it to my left. Doggo needs something, and she needs it now.
Job's done. Hurry on.
Signature OG Gigasaur that will be queued immediately into a non-signature. Beautiful. No corpse explosions, bro. I'm starting to think that Soul Rest Ceremony just isn't worth it. Oh, yo. I mean, that's 8 to my face, but I go back to 30. Marex feels so good against... Oh my god, 3-mana Scoundrel OP in the mirror. Oh my god, dude. Rogues are going to be so paranoid at playing Scoundrel.
The best Hearthstone player that ever lived.
You can't just turn 5 play Scoundrel past your turn. You got to Scoundrel into something. Ah, yes, finally. Maybe this is a bit too many corpses. This actually might be too many corpses. Okay, really look out here. Yeah,
You face high shades.
This is why corpse explosion is like super necessary, man. But it's just like, you have to be careful with it, you know? You can't make too many copies. Maybe making copies of the egg is actually what you don't want to do. Like, 1 copy is about it. Oh my god. Yo, I'm gonna need another Ceaseless.
I have seen creation, and I will bring destruction.
It's just GG at this point. I don't know what to get through. Oh my god.
8 combatants enter, and I take the crown.
Not stealing Fell Hunter? Why the hell would I steal Fell Hunter? Yeah, because I'm gonna bring back bring back the first stage of the egg. I mean, you see the move here, right? Like, bro, like, don't tell me you don't see the move.
I'm not rooting for you. I take this from
Please work. It needs to at least hit 120. Yes! Yes! Yo, Esme Almighty, good to have you here, man. Thank you for that support. Welcome to the Horde. What do you think of this play? And I don't have to worry about Bob because he's playing the Demon Hunter deck. Only thing I have to worry about is getting cliff dived. Or that as well. No. Ah! Oh my god, dude, you gotta be kidding me. $5 if I can come back from this. This just all comes down to if he has the Illidari. Maybe.
The Titans.
Hurry up.
Oh wait, what? No! Oh shit!
Slip up. Slip up.
Ah. I would have won. I would have won. I fucked up, bro. Wait, it doesn't kill me!
Oh my god!
I won. Someone said they had $5. Yeah. Oh my god. Let this be a lesson, guys. If you ever think that you've thrown the game, just wait for your opponent. They'll throw it harder. Venmo? I will literally put my Venmo in chat. I am perfectly okay with that. Hold on. What is my Venmo? I actually recently used it, and I almost never use it. I pretty much only like pay off people I knew in college with this app that haven't like gone to PayPal, you know what I mean? Like